Spirituality can have profound effects on healing for many patients, yet practitioners often feel that they are not qualified to discuss spiritual issues with their patients. Listen in as Rachel Remen, MD, explains why spirituality doesn't always require expertise, and the one thing we can do that might help our patients most.
Spirituality isn't a question of expertise. It's a question of humanity. Such a simple question as saying to someone, you've been through a lot. What's important now? And then listening, really listening, not to analyze or to figure out what's needed next or what's wrong with this answer, but simply to know what's true for that other person, what we call generous listening, right?
Generous listening.
Generous listening, not to do the sort of things that you usually do when you're listening, whether you're aware of them or not. Do I like what I'm hearing? Do I agree with what I'm hearing? Do I like who's talking? Is this person more educated than I, better trained than I, less trained than I, smarter than I? We get very busy. And of course, we also we're trained to listen. What's wrong with the other person? Do I know how to fix it? If I don't know how to fix it, do I know somebody I can bring in who can fix it? We can't hear anybody. But in generous listening, which is the only rule for this kind of a group, really, in generous listening, you don't even listen in order to understand why the other person feels the way they do. It doesn't matter why. What matters is what's true for this person. And you simply receive it and respect it. And in that safe interaction, something can happen which is larger than before. And that's all you need. You already are enough. You are enough. What we do is close down and make it impossible for us to have these kinds of very strengthening communications. And a spiritual communication strengthens both people.
Yes.
Just being heard and being honored with whatever it was that the other person said, that they trusted you to tell you this and to share this because it's important to them what they're going to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
These things strengthen us.
It's important not only to treat our patients' disease, but to also help them grow and heal. Skills like generous listening are so important to learn.